Abia State Governor Dr. Alex Otti is seeking re-election, I believe. It's obvious, everybody knows. Still on the platform of Labour Party, the party that brought him into power. That's consistency. That is staying the course. That is one thing the Nigerian democratic system lacks. People get elected, and due to several selfish reasons, they abandon the platforms and the philosophy and the principles that brought them into power. They get carried away. They get lost in the quest for power and greed. Dr. Alex Otti has remained in the Labour Party, even when the presidential candidate of the party in the last general election departed the party. He remained. That is consistency. That is leadership. That is what Nigeria is missing in the core fabric of our political system. Because in advanced countries, you have, ever since you knew of somebody like Barack Obama, you know he's a Democrat. Because he didn't just join the Democratic Party. He's rooted in the principles, whatever it is that the Democratic Party stands for. So we have to give him credit for that. But beyond that, Dr. Alex Otti has performed as a governor. Those of us who are from Abia and live in the diaspora or live in Lagos or Abuja, we all know how embarrassing it used to be for you to say, I am from Abia State. Then all of a sudden, we are in a situation where it's other people from other states and from other places that are congratulating us for having what we have. Leadership that is visionary, from infrastructure to healthcare to education. Just look at the recent comment by the Minister of Aviation recently regarding the Abia airport on the commitment of the federal government and the commitment of Dr. Alex Otti. Abia State is about to have an airport. Never in the history. Look at our road networks. I just recently saw on the news the delivery of new buses, new additional electric buses. Of course, with the completed, Umuahia Central Bus Terminal, the Abia Central Bus Terminal is been. Can't you see, those of you, you've traveled, what is wrong with you guys? It has to be a clear evidence of Olodo uprising for anybody to be attempting to contest against Dr. Alex Otti. And I don't care who you are, trying to support that idea. Yes, because when something, I mean, why fix it if it's not broken? All these messiahs now, where are they coming from? Where have they been? All this while that the state was being run the way it was run, like it was people's personal empire. But we can see clear signs, clear evidence of development and progress, especially with the 50-year development plan. Oh no, I think it should be 25 years. Those of you who haven't read it, go read it. I read it and I was out. So please, let us stop all this rubbish. Nigerians are some of the most selfish people you can think about. Look at Showore, who is currently dealing with the legal issues he's dealing with for criticizing, calling the president a criminal. He visited Abia State in a moment that we Abians, true Abians, were really proud for what has happened, the transformation that has taken place in Ariara. Did Showore visit Ariara in 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022 to see how Ariara was, or the roads leading to Ariara, or the environment, the trash, the heap of trash? Abia Asepa has done an outstanding job, cleaned up everywhere. It used to be that when you're coming from Port Harcourt and coming into Ariara, it's like you're moving from heaven to hell. But now, it's the reverse. If you're coming from River State, Paso Bibo, coming into Aba, it's like you're moving from Mushi to VI. The reverse is the case. You're leaving Abia State from Ariara axis and you're going to Port Harcourt. Once you clear past Port Harcourt Road Junction and start going into River State, you move from cleanliness to trash. That is the reality. I mean, I don't know who to blame for the River State situation, but that is the current reality. I'm sure when they came to Ariara and had something to say negative about Otti. Before you say something, you have to, what is the baseline? Where is this state coming from? Where are we coming from? Given where we are coming from and where we are currently. Now, all that criticism Showore gave, do you know what it led to? It led to him and his AAC giving Doris Ogala, ticket to contest for governorship against Alex Otti. If Showore is really interested in progress of this country, screaming revolutionary up and down, like, I don't want to insult anybody, but you can tell that there's no common sense even attached to it. Are you gonna, in your right mind, what is Doris Ogala's pedigree? What has she done? Who is she? What is she known for? What organizations has she led? What changes has she led? It's not bad. Anybody can jump in the street and shout like a madman, or a mad person, carry my megaphone and scream up and down. That is not leadership. So as selfish as Nigerians are, and particularly Showore, you want to replace Alex Otti, who is doing all what he's doing, with Doris Ogala. I don't even want to discuss the All Progressives Congress. And I don't mean disrespect to anybody. I have a lot of people that I have mad respect for. But if it wasn't for selfishness, if it wasn't for them chasing their own personal agenda and satisfaction of their own, whatever it is they want to accomplish, why would anybody be telling us that they can do better? With all due respect to, if he finally emerges the APC governorship candidate, the person of, Mr. Eric Copper. Come on now, what are we doing? A few years ago, he was one of those speaking for. Matter of fact, last year, when the Ungwa people organized a reception in honor of Dr. Alex Otti, he was there. He was there to show support and to attest of the wonderful good job he's doing. He's a great statesman, no doubt. But it has to be politics for you to say you want to run to replace Alex Otti, given the chain of transformation that is taking place. It has to be selfish agenda. And I don't believe he's a selfish man anyway. But then I get it, it's politics. But can we just speak the truth? Abia is in the right track. So I'm just amazed that people are considering running against Dr. Alex Otti to be the governor of Abia State. If you really know the story of Abia State from even before 1999, from the days of Dr. Bonnayono, up to now, and how Abia has never really been one of those states that is talked about in Nigeria. If we are talked about, it's in terms of dead fields and Bakassi Wahala, insecurity, tribal sentiments and stuff like that. Aba lost its glory. When I was a child, people used to come from Uyo, Calabar, Port Harcourt to come to Aba. Because of the commerce that Aba attracted. Aba lost its glory. Now, Uyo is miles ahead of Aba. Growing up in the 90s, in the late 80s and in the 90s, people traveled from Uyo, Ikore Benin, to come to Aba as if they are coming to a bigger city. You can't compare Aba and Uyo now. And that is what leadership does. But all of a sudden, we are having a turnaround. Roads are being constructed, and people are here talking about replacing Dr. Alex Otti. Can you please stop that rubbish before I class all of you among the Olodo uprising? Thank you. Bye-bye. Use your votes wisely. Abians, don't take any chance. Don't let anybody fool you with sharing of rice and 5,000 naira. What you have in Dr. Alex Otti is good and needs to be kept, needs to be continued for consolidation and build for the future. Don't be deceived.